No more!
The Indigenous ceremony took place here on Canada Day beneath the statue of British military officer Edward Cornwallis. The controversial figure founded Halifax in 1749, but he also put a bounty on the heads of Mi'kmaq First Nation members. This ceremony was to mourn the atrocities committed against Indigenous people. Partway through, though, 5 white men showed up wearing black shirts and carrying an old Canadian flag with the Union Jack.
This is Mi'kmaq territory. This is not Canada.
This is Canada.
It might have been
Mi'kmaq.
So you don't have Canadian ID, you don't pay your taxes, you don't have a Medicare card?
This is not an argument.
Well, it is.
Rebecca Thomas is a Mi'kmaq woman who was there on Canada Day and witnessed the heated exchange.
I was nervous. I was very nervous as to what could happen, right? If you have, young, brash men and passionate protesters coming together, that doesn't always have a happy ending.
The confrontation lasted about 10 minutes before the 5 men left the park.
Okay, we'll go with this like a reasonable person.
Today, the military confirmed all 5 men are members of the Canadian Armed Forces and are now under investigation.
Whatever the Proud Boys represents is not a shared value of the Canadian Armed Forces, and therefore their personal beliefs washed over into the beliefs and the ethos of the Canadian Armed Forces.
Proud Boys is the name of a group started in the United States that the men belong to. On Facebook, the organization says it stands for Western ideals, refusing to apologize for creating the modern world, venerating the housewife, free speech, and guns. Rear Admiral John Newton says these views and actions don't reflect those of the Canadian military.
I'll stand here in front of you and apologize to the Aboriginal community, to the any community, the whole public community that feels offended by the actions of fellow Canadians who wear the uniform.
Rear Admiral Newton says he now hopes the 5 men publicly apologize for themselves. He also says it's too soon to know what possible punishments could be handed down. Brett Ruskin, CBC News, Halifax.